up on the Disturbance? We are heading out around the universe to gauge reaction of that absolutely horrific decision made by that NBA ref to eject Kristaps Porzingis from Game 1. To the outer space hotline we go for an exclusive interview with a tiny green alien from an unknown planet who actually calls himself T-Green. T-Green, welcome to the Disturbance.
Look, I'm glad to be on your show, and even more happy I'm on a planet that isn't infected with a pandemic.
Look, I hear you. This has been a super strange year. First, we had the pandemic, then the social injustice, and now I actually sit here finding myself doing an interview with an alien from another planet. I really, at this point, just want to get a universal global perspective on how you felt from another planet about the refs throwing Porzingis out of the game on Monday night.
Those were horrific calls. Have you seen Porzingis?
He ain't Shaq.
Well, Porzingis is so thin that when he walks outside when it's windy, I bet he actually sways back and forth.
Hard to believe, but he has actually bulked up a bit.
God damn it, DePaul! I said he started to sway back and forth like a tiny little branch during a windstorm. Look, Porzingis is so weak that I bet he gets drunk off of just being in the same room with one of those very White Claws.
Look, I really don't think he's that weak.
He is so weak that if he was a piece of paper, he would have been rejected, chopped up, and merged into a recycled napkin.
I'm not entirely sure I would compare him to a napkin. I'd say he's more like a piece of thin plywood.
What was the ref really worried about, that Porzingis was actually going to have enough arm strength to actually throw a punch?
Now, that is something I actually agree with. Porzingis has actually never been ejected from a game in the National Basketball Association. Look, this guy has no track record of attempting to throw punches.
Goddamn, Adam Silver goes through all this trouble to set up a National Basketball Association bubble, but forgets to eradicate bad refs. Silver spent, $150 million to build this bubble, and he allows refs to continue to make terrible calls like that. Hashtag bad silver.
Did you really just say hashtag bad silver?
Hold on, what, honey? I'm being interviewed on an Earthlings podcast right now. Yes, I canceled our cable because we don't need cable anymore. Everything is on the internet, woman. She is so pissed because she wanted to watch a taped episode of Friends.
Tell her to check out HBO Max.
It's on HBO Max.
All the seasons.
All the seasons are on HBO Max.
T-Green. Okay, come on, man. Let's shift back. You handle your domestic issues later. Let's shift back to Porzingis.
The bottom line is Porzingis is so weak that when a fly lands on his head, the fly ain't worried.
Okay, well, that was the tiny green alien, aka T-Green, who called in to the Disturbance Outer Space Hotline. Thanks for tuning into the Disturbance. For more semi-witty sports coverage, make sure you check out mighty.rip.